what are some ways to effectively communicate your fees that you want to charge with confidence?
I think that's it, all this work. It doesn't mean anything if you fumble it up on the fees when you're actually having that conversation, when you're telling somebody what you charge. That is where the rubber meets the road. Obviously, you have to get to that conversation. You have to get to that point. But yeah, that's definitely one of the big issues. And there's a couple things, and I'm going to share a tip here that I'm sure people have heard it. It's just a sales strategy, but it's so simple and so hard to do. But one thing is get really comfortable saying it, and this can be getting an accountability partner. So, in fact, I was working with a client not long ago, and she got advice from another coach that she knew, and that coach suggested, okay, you've got a new price for your program. You're really nervous about it. I want you to call a friend every day for 2 weeks, and the conversation is going to be, hello, my name is X. And then talk about your offer, and here's the price. Make it very quick and just have this real back and forth. And she said in, I think it was 5 or 6 days, suddenly it's just rolling right off of her tongue. And the next prospect that she talked to actually signed up. Whether it was a result of that or not, you'll never know, but she felt it was absolutely a result because she was so comfortable saying it. She wasn't necessarily 100% confident, but she was comfortable. So it needs to become very matter of fact. I heard someone say one time, it's like, here's the salt, here's the pepper, this is what I charge. It's absolutely matter of fact. There's no pause. You have to watch your inflection. It's not a question. $3,000. You don't do that. Your energy can't go down. If you're on the phone, maybe you're standing unless you get too anxious and nervous. So be cognizant of your energy, where you're going with it. Don't talk too fast. But the one key tip is say your price, and I call it the silent treatment. Say your price and you pause. You don't say anything else. Mm-hmm. And the next person that talks is the person that you're talking to. And it's so simple, and it's so difficult to do because there's this really uncomfortable silence, and you're thinking, did they hear me? Should I say it? But the problem is the first thing that you say is going to be apologetic. It's going to be, oh, that also includes this. Or, did you hear me? It's going to be this nervous reaction. And so you absolutely have to do that. And I've gotten to a point where I just literally bite my tongue now. I say a price, and I sit on my hands until somebody says something. And if you're face-to-face, you can at least get some response. You know that they heard you. You can see what's happening. But if you're over the phone, it's really strange because there's this pause. For you, it's an eternity. For them, it's just a couple seconds. And for them, it really might be, wow, that's a lot less than I thought. You don't know what's going on in their head. And maybe they're pulling out their checkbook. And, they're writing something down. They're taking notes. So you don't know what's going on, so just pause and let them respond to you and go from there. But that's one, I think if you take anything away from this when you're saying your prices, don't say anything after you've said that. Hopefully, if you've done your job leading into this, you've established the value, you've identified what it is they want, what their goals are, and that you can help them achieve that, and then you get to your price. It should always be at the end of that conversation.